Welcome back to Speed Force Gaming, everyone. In the last episode, we did some shit, looked at some things.
And I also told him what I can't say on camera. And
Yes, it's for a secret project we're working on.
yes, it's on his channel, by the way.
My channel, Night Robin Inc. It'll flash on the screen now.
I might actually make that the first video on my Battle Raptor channel. I still haven't got that up and running.
So, Battle Raptor's also on the screen now, if you want to subscribe.
Yeah, I was very disappointed because I worked. Remember how I was telling you I wanted my first video to be a list on who've held Mjolnir? Yeah, I did that whole video. I edited it. It took me a good 4 days to completely finish. That's not including script writing, which took an extra 2 days.
I assume not.
Yeah, and I was very sad because every time I tried to upload it, it wouldn't work. No matter what I tried switching the type of file. I tried.
You just couldn't upload it?
I could not upload it in any form.
You could send it to me and I would have uploaded it for you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not working.
Yeah, if you ever need me to upload something for you, just email it.
Yeah.
I will also edit for you. If you ever want me to.
I actually want to learn how to edit better because it is a very useful skill.
I can teach you how to edit.
That I need to learn. Yeah.
Because it's super fun once you get to learn.
Yeah, I'm good at photo editing.
Yeah,
I know how to do that stuff up the wazoo.
I might want to learn how to do that eventually.
Yeah, it's actually super easy. It's just that if you don't have Photoshop, it can be super, super difficult if you're trying to combine two things.
Do you have Photoshop?
I do not, actually. Oh. My mom refuses to buy it for me because she doesn't think I'm serious about it. Then again, I've only asked her twice, so maybe I should just try it in.
So my parents, will actually, if I ask, 1 or 2 times, because they know one of the things I want to major in college, the thing I want to major in college is animation. If I say, hey, this will help me animate, can I have this? They'll be like, yes.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I asked for stuff because it's more so a hobby. I plan on going to school and getting a master's in physics.
Right.
So there's not really much I can ask for. I learn everything I know about physics. I learn pretty much out of my dad's old physics textbook when he was in college.
Was your dad a physics major?
He was not, but he took physics courses. He actually never finished college. I don't know if I ever told you that.
You did not.
Yeah. He was lucky. I typically say that he's super lucky that he didn't have to finish college, but if I'm honest, it's really because he's the most intelligent person I've ever met.
He's super smart.
My dad can teach you anything you want to know, even if he doesn't know it yet, because he knows how to learn something. He actually, my dad, he was going through some stuff. I'm not into too much of it, personal family business. Yep. But he went through some stuff in high school, and he had an F, almost like a 20. I think it was either 15 or 20.
My brain immediately felt like he got
in
a
physics. In physics, and because he took a physics course in high school, and he was super smart, so he passed. He graduated high school. But in that physics class, that was the worst grade he ever had. But the very last project they had was the biggest project of the whole thing.
What IQ does your dad have?
I don't know. I asked him if he ever got tested, and he was like, yeah, I got tested for advanced placement. But they don't tell you your exact number when they test you for advanced placement. Or AG or whatever. We got our IQs tested too when we went to AG.
We did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Remember the tests in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade?
No.
That we took? Wow. Good memory, Cade.
Thank you. My brain pushed out a lot of like useless that are not funny stories to have room for comic book knowledge
Yeah.
and like animation knowledge and video editing
I
stuff.
actually have to repeatedly research things because I'm learning very different topics at the same time.
Right.
Like, I'm learning about physics. I also keep reading comic books, learning more about comic book lore. I'm learning how to photo edit better. Learning how to make
The photo editing that you're doing is really good.
Yeah, I'm learning how to video edit slowly.
So, this isn't going to be a spoiler for anything, but do you want me to draw us like animated characters that we can like put on the covers of every like thumbnail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I finish telling the story about my
Yeah,
dad?
of course. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but he is super smart, and I like to think that I got that trait from him, but I mean, I'm definitely not even close to as smart as he is and never will be. In physics course, he had like 15 or 20, and their last project was a super major project, and they had to build, like the really skinny noodle things?
Mm-hmm.
He had to build a bridge out of that, and it had to hold a bucket, like a big bucket full of sand, which sounds easy, but it's really not. It's not like, it's the super skinny pasta. I don't know what it's called, but it's super skinny.
Linguine?
Maybe. It's super skinny, and you had to build, all he had was hot glue and that. And his was so good that they put all the sand on it in the bucket with the bucket hanging from it. Plus the teacher sat on his bridge, and it didn't break, and it didn't even like creak or bend.
It just stayed?
It just stayed.
Was it like noodles on top of noodles on top of noodles?
No, it was just the regular bridge that was super well made. Because he's so fucking smart. And,
you did that, kind of.
Yeah, but, mine was definitely not even close to as brilliant as his, because his took his, 5'10" teacher, like, freaking 200-pound person, standing and jumping on it with a good 50 pounds of sand as well, before it even cracked a little bit.
That's crazy pants.
Exactly. So, I always use that story to kind of remind myself, like, that...
My dad's a fucking genius.
Yeah, not, like, as a bragging thing, but, like...
Just to be like, I might live with one of the smartest men living.
And also, like, to try and...
To, like, encourage yourself to learn?
Yeah, to encourage myself that I'm his son, maybe I could be as awesome as that one day. It's the same deal with my mom, but in a different way. Because my mom, I'm not gonna say she's not as smart as my dad, because she is, just in a different way. She has, like, a
Isn't your mom a history major?
She is a history major. She did finish college. She got a bachelor's in history. And, she's smart in, like, a more philosophical manner, I would say.
You're really smart. You got a good combination of the two.
Yeah, I would say I'm very lucky because my dad, man, I'm trying to find the best ways to say this without sounding mean. He's not cold, but he's less, like, my mom gets really upset sometimes, like, not crying or whatever, but, like, sometimes angry at, like, the wars and stuff that's going on. And my dad he's just kind of like, you know what? Once it starts being a bigger problem, or another world war, maybe I'll care more. So my mom thinks on, like, a more philosophical and moral level, which I'm glad I got, like, her super morality, and I'm glad I got my dad's analytical logicalness. The only bad thing is that neither of them are super, super good at drawing, and I really want to learn how to draw.
I can teach you how to draw.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't naturally have that skill. My mom's pretty good, I guess.
Teach you how to Dougie.
Yeah.
Please remind me to never say that again.
No, I will never remind you to never say that again. I will encourage you to say it again.
How did I miss this wall with an explosion?
I don't know. Sorry about going on a rant about how
It's fine.
awesome
I was
my-
really interested, actually.
Yeah. I doubt anyone watching was.
Comment
Sorry.
down below if you're interested. I was.
That's 2 dead workers now.
Yeah.
I should have stopped this.
This is the last thing I'm going to say about my family. And it's also another thing to remind me, but it reminds me of a completely different thing. When I was first born, my mom had me really young. She was 19, my dad was 20. So they were still in college. And my dad, that's actually why he quit college.
To take care of you?
Yeah, because my mom and dad both worked. My mom worked at Barney's, which was a coffee place in Jacksonville.
I assumed it was a hamburger shop.
It was not. And, so that's actually where I bit that kid in the nose.
What story's that?
You don't remember when I bit the kid in the nose? Are you serious? I've definitely told you,
You
it
haven't.
multiple times. I have.
Maybe once, but I don't remember it.
Oh, well, I'll tell you that in a second after I get past the sentimental part. I don't cry super often, but I cry sometimes when I think about how awesome.
I cry an ass ton.
I cry often when I think about this. Because they were both working jobs, and my dad's first job that he had when him and my mom had me was a graveyard shift at a lab in a hospital. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know what a graveyard shift is.
It's nighttime.
Yeah. So, it was really rough when I was super young. But I loved it, like, because we were super close. My parents loved me. It was awesome. And so,
We always do, right?
I tried to think about how cool it is where my dad and my mom are now, where my dad makes enough money that my mom can focus on taking care of me and Alex. It didn't used to be like that. They both had to work. We were making like $30,000 a year. It was not very good.
That's not good at all.
But, I mean, we thought we were balling, though. Because before that, we were making like $14,000 a year. We were sucking, and then we were doing better, and then we kept getting better, because my dad, his dad got him a lot of opportunities, because his dad also worked in labs. So that's why he was able to quit college, and he worked up in the ranks. He was so smart, he easily was able to do his job. He was a very reliable employee. Okay, so, the biting the kid in the nose story, I definitely told you it, but when my mom worked at Barney's, it was in a mall.
Okay.
And there was this little, like, play place in the mall.
Like a ball pit?
No, a play place. I've told you this. It's like an indoor playground.
Okay.
And, some kid, I don't know what happened, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with, like, a truck. Either I stole his truck and he got mad, or he stole my truck and I was like, hey, you can't do that, and he, like, smacked me in the face or something.
I just imagine, like, the full, like, construction truck. And then I realized it was a toy truck.
Yeah, and, so he smacked me in the face or something. He was like, bah! So I went,
I kill you.
I was like, you can't do that shit to me. That's what I was a fucking badass 4-year-old. 3-year-old. So I bit that motherfucker in the nose. I went, arr!
Arr!
Like,
I
my head twisted all the way sideways, and I bit, like, I almost was able to bite it off.
Damn, son.
And that motherfucker was bleeding, and I got in trouble. But it's one of my favorite stories.
That's a good story.
Yeah, I've told you before. I don't know why you're saying you don't remember.
I don't know why I don't remember it.
You've said it's your favorite story of mine. The other times I've told you it.
I just don't remember it, I guess.
Are those Court of Owls?
No, they just have weird masks on. Like
Alright.
they're wearing ski boots. Or ski masks. I don't know why I said boots. I'm going skiing soon.
I've never been skiing.
I'm taking you skiing when we're adults.
Can be snowboarding instead, because that looks easier and more fun.
It's not easier.
It's not?
It's a
Why?
lot harder.
Why? That's so weird.
It's harder to keep your balance on a snowboard on snow than it is with skis. If you want to learn to snowboard, you want to learn to ski
Get ready
first.
to release this toxin.
I've seen what that stuff does to people.
Sorry for making this whole episode about my family.
It's fine. It's been really interesting. I've enjoyed these past episodes a lot. I've been able to learn a lot about your history.
Jim, I've rescued the second worker. I'm coming to you.
What about Scarecrow?
What uh-oh?
He's in the central mixing chamber.
What uh-oh?
As soon as the technicians are safe, I'm going out.
Oh, his microphone thing on his headset came off. That's not important.
But I'll stop him. You have my word.
I fixed.
I don't ever even use that.
It's not really necessary.
Yeah. It's for when you're, like, playing video games. And,
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
don't
I
have
know
this.
what I know what it's for.
I'm telling the audience. So, do you want to end the episode before we do the next boss fight?
Yeah.
Alright, Speed Force out. See you in this boss fight.